If you saw a long line of cars down Greenwood Saturday morning, it wasn't any traffic trouble. It was part of the city's Beat the Heat giveaway. Cars were lined up as early as 6 a.m. for a chance to grab free box fans. Good morning. Welcome to Chris 6 News Sunrise. Thank you for starting your day with us. I'm Makaylah Chavez. Brian and Michelle have the morning off. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Diamond Dixon, who's standing by with your forecast to get you up and out the door this morning. Diamond, good morning.
Good morning, Makaylah. Good to see you.
Nice to see you this morning, up and early.
It is, and it's 6:01.
Want to hit the runway? Not that one. I'm talking about the airport. Coming up, I'll tell you why almost 1,000 runners are joining Wings of Texas right here for a race you won't forget. And I'll tell you how you can still join in on the fun.
And good morning. Welcome to Chris 6 News Sunrise. Thank you for starting off your Friday with us. I'm Adam Beam.
And I'm Makaylah Chavez. Brian and Michelle will be back on Monday. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Stephanie Lauber, who's standing by with a look at your roadways before you head out the door this morning. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning, y'all, and thanks for making it all the way through the week with us. I think because it's Friday and you guys have done such a good job, we need to shake it off. We do a little Friday dance, a little.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
A little shimmy.
I feel like my moves were a little better in the 5 o'clock, but I still think I got it.
I think I got it. And if you're facing an arrest because of an outstanding warrant or unpaid fines, you could avoid a trip to jail, but you're running out of time. Today is the last day for the Municipal Court's Warrant Resolution Month. And yesterday was a busy day at City Council, where the council worked into the night discussing heavily contested issues. Senior neighborhood news reporter Suzanne Stevens starts us off with the latest on the naming rights for the American Bank Center. DOT will start delivering in the Phoenix, Arizona area with hopes to expand to more cities in the future. That's cute.
That is cute.
I like it.
Little, almost like a Wally.
It kind of,
You know, like a red Wally.
it reminds me of one of those, who am I to say? I don't know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of one of those old school vacuum cleaners, the big ones.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's true or not. I could just be
like
making up
imagining
nonsense
things?
right now. But that's kind of what it's giving.
It's cute though. I mean, but up to 20 miles is pretty fast for that little thing.
I might have to start door
I
dashing
think
now.
we should start door dashing.
Just to see it. Just to see it.
Just to test out the
Whenever
waters.
it comes
That's
to the city.
right. That's right. We will do that. We'll let you know, guys.
If anything on your to-do list involves Uncle Sam, you might want to cross it off today. Parts of the federal government could turn off the lights around midnight Eastern time tonight. And that's due to a funding impasse centered on the cost of health care. Amy Kiley reports on how a shutdown might affect you. Right now, okay, you can start feeling the wind. I'm seeing it pick up. You can tell with the hair, it's kind of going this way. So the wind is not as bad as it was earlier, but it is still here, which makes it feel more cold than what it is. It is below freezing right now. You can tell, I can tell that it's below freezing. There's also this very hard rain. It's feeling like just kind of like pellets coming at you. And I think that's the ice, as Diamond was mentioning, and I know that there's some closures going on. There might be some black ice. Earlier, I was kind of, shuffling my feet on the road to see if I could feel anything. I couldn't. However, if you come with me this way, although I didn't see any black ice, transparent obviously, there is some ice on your car. You cannot make a snowball out of this. I'm so sorry. It's not snowing. This is probably all we're gonna see right now. You might see this kind of built up on your car. Oh, I can feel it too. It's a little scratchy. Some ASMR, I don't know if you can hear that, but you are gonna have that on your car this morning. So if you have an ice scraper, please use that. Good morning. Welcome to Chris 6 News Sunrise. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Makaylah Chavez, but let's turn it over to meteorologist Stephanie Lauber, who's standing by with a look at your roadways before you head out the door this morning. Good morning, Steph.
Good morning, Makaylah. Thanks for waking up early with us here.
Sunrise reporter Makaylah Chavez is live on the south side with the latest on the road conditions. Hey, good afternoon, Makaylah. How is it out there right now?
Good afternoon, Brian. Yes, with temperatures below freezing, neighbors have to be extremely careful if driving. Road conditions are icy, and we just got word from CCPD not that long ago that Tuesday morning alone, between the hours of 4 a.m. and 11 a.m., there were 88 accidents.
Great week for them.
Yeah, absolutely, but that's not the only camp, right? There's different camps for different interests all across the board. Since this isn't the first time that you're leading one of these camps, you have seen kids coming in one way, coming out, more confident, especially with music. But we will tell you a little bit more about that in our 20 minutes of nonstop news, more about costs, registration, and a final message to parents who still may be on the fence about these camps. The Monopoly promotion was last done in the U.S. in 2014. I remember that. Diamond, do you remember that? I used to play that all the time. And when I was younger, I would only want the food. I didn't care about the big prizes. I was like, give me that free burger.
Yeah, I think I do remember that because you could peel them off, right?
Yes, exactly. You could. They were on your cups.
On your cup.
They were sometimes on the boxes, I think, or even on the wrapper of the burger, something like that.
I know. Me and my little mini guilty obsession with McDonald's sometimes. It's very hard to admit.
Well, you know what? I don't really eat McDonald's anymore, but because of this, I need some airline points.
That is true. I know, right? Some perk, huh?
I have some trips I need to go on.
Well, we're going to take a trip right now to our weather forecast, but me and Makaylah, we might have to splurge on a McDonald's today. I don't know, but maybe.
In just 2 weeks, downtown is going to go from looking like this to looking like this. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter downtown. Our city's annual music walk is returning, and it's doing more than just entertaining. Who doesn't love thrifting? I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter on the South Side. One local teen turned her love for thrifting into a business that's helping others score great style without breaking the bank. Lights, camera, action. The Texas film industry is booming, and Corpus Christi is ready for its moment in the spotlight. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter downtown. With Senate Bill 22 doubling down on film investment across the state, the city is looking for its next film and music commissioner to take the reins. Celebrating culture, community, and confidence. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter in Calallen. The Hispanic Women's Network of Texas is calling on the community to help empower the next generation of Latina leaders at their upcoming Cultura y Couture fashion show. Have you checked your mailbox recently? If you have, maybe you've seen this flyer. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter in the Bay Area. The start of the new year is a great time to start making some healthy changes. And if you've been diagnosed as pre-diabetic, then this flyer is for you. If you're a history buff, then you've got a chance to get up and close with the past this weekend. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter in Rockport. As part of the Rockport Smithsonian Traveling Exhibit, their next stop is right here at the Rockport Airport. Get ready for a blast in the past this weekend with the World War II Warbird reenactment. Have you ever tried running a mile? 5? Try 200. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter on the South Side. One local group is showing Texas what teamwork is all about. They're getting ready to run from Gonzales to Houston in a relay race, working together to cross that finish line hand in hand. If you're anything like me, you've probably waited until the last minute to get your goodies for your 4th of July celebration. If you want your red, white, and blue shopping to be red, white, and done, skip the big chain stores. For those last-minute needs, a quick trip to the local and independent grocery store might be the way to go. Is this how you choose to spend your leisure time? For others, it may look a little more like this. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter in the Bay Area. It's time to turn the page because the 2025 Book Fest is here. And here's the lineup.
Wait.
Pack your patience because there's lots of things happening downtown throughout the day and the night. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter downtown. The bad news is, it's gonna be crazy. The good news is, it's gonna be crazy. Here's what's going on and what you need to know. I'm Makaylah Chavez in Kerrville, where destruction can be seen everywhere. Now, there's no outdoor warning system here in Kerrville, which has people asking, why not? And could it have saved some lives? It's a town that's standing still. Stillness, broken only by the sound of the search. And as the death toll climbs, there are questions about what more could have been done.
We will have a reasonable conversation about are there any ways to have earlier detection? And some of that, the limits of a flash flood, they're very difficult because they can arise so quickly.
That's Ted Cruz at a press conference here Monday morning. There were questions about why this area didn't have an outdoor warning system, a siren that can be heard for miles. Kerr County Judge Rob Kelly told the Texas Tribune that residents have rejected the idea in the past because it's too expensive.
When you can alert people with the warning sirens that we have, adults would have woken up and they would have gotten the children up. You know, that's the way it works, and that's the way it's supposed to work.
The National Weather Service sent notifications at 1 and 4 a.m., but at Camp Mystic, electronics aren't allowed, so the campers and counselors may not have received those warnings.
Everybody's hearts are breaking, and everybody's looking for somebody to blame or looking for something that can be fixed, but I think sometimes we can't overcome everything that nature throws at us. There's just things that you can't predict.
For now, leaders are focused on what can be done before it happens again.
There will be another flood, there will be another disaster. But next time there's a flood, I hope we have in place processes to remove especially the most vulnerable from harm's way.
Now, volunteers and residents here tell me their hearts are set on prayer, and they hope to move forward with hope and strength in the face of loss. In Kerrville, I'm Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise. We're all about to learn a harsh lesson in the law of supply and demand. Supply of cattle is at a 50-year low, but demand is high. The result? Higher prices at the meat market. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter at Moody's Meats, seeing how less moo means more boo in everyone's bottom line. Meat prices are up compared to last year. And a big reason why is there just aren't as many cattle. That shortage comes down to a few things. Drought conditions in recent years and tough economic times pushed a lot of farmers to sell off their herds early while they could still turn a profit. And when there are fewer cattle, the cost of raising, feeding, and processing the ones that are left goes up too, which drives prices even higher. That's having an impact on business owners like Charlie Munch.
Yeah.
He has to raise their prices on different cuts of meats.
Some of them raise from a nickel a pound, some jump to 15, 20 cents a pound. It just depends on the demand for them.
Munch says meats like fajitas and ribeyes will be in high demand these next few summer months. We're good. You lead the way.
Probably spent close to, $10,000 or $12,000 this morning to get these cattle in. Just this morning.
While it's expensive to run the business, there's still a steady flow of customers coming through the door. But now, they aren't buying as much.
They might buy smaller quantities, feed smaller amounts of people.
Munch and his staff try to help customers out by keeping prices low and making sure neighbors don't overspend.
If there's bulk pricing, ask for it. If there is, sometimes there just isn't. Sometimes our counter prices are sometimes the best that we can do right now. We're trying to keep them as low as we can. But we know it's hard. It's hard on us too, trying to buy, from the packers.
Munch says prices might not lower until late this year or early next when the cattle herd picks back up. Moody's Meats is trying to keep their prices low and beef quality high as they prep for an unknown future. On the south side, I'm your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter, Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 News. I'm Makaylah Chavez at the Grape Juice restaurant in Kerrville, where the staff has hit pause on serving customers and instead are focused on helping people in need. The team here is making this a donation station for people, whether they need food or items.
Thank you.
We've done catering gigs in the past, but it's nothing on this scale.
After seeing their small town turned upside down, Grape Juice Restaurant stepped up to help. At first, they made sandwiches.
It's what we do.
It's not too far from what we do, just the context is different.
As the need evolved, so did their efforts. Owner Derek Easton says they were ready to open up stations around the area to give out even larger meals, already giving away 7,000.
A lot of these people are working paycheck to paycheck to begin with, and I think when you exist like that, you understand what it's like to not have a lot or lose everything.
And although immediate relief is always welcome, it doesn't last.
Next week, something else may happen, right? And eyes and ears are going to be elsewhere. But the difference now, we're here. This doesn't just go away by scrolling up. We're going to be here for a long time, and so as much as we can get while we have the eyes and ears, we're accepting.
We have some clothes in this box, and these are a lot of kids' clothing.
People from all over have stepped in to help. Houston Texan JJ Watt just donated $100,000.
It's amazing. It's unfathomable.
No matter the size of the donation, even people from Corpus Christi are helping with their efforts, including Marlene Wasson.
It'll get placed somewhere because no matter what, it's going to be needed.
The help that they're going to need will be from months and on. I know we don't have millions to donate, but we think that whatever we can donate will help a lot.
That donation,
Thank y'all so much.
helping them make kits filled with cooking supplies.
I understand what it's like to ask or feel like you have to ask for a handout, and we want to provide resources for people to cook for themselves, sustain themselves. Cookware, that's propane gas stoves, that's electric stoves, that's utensils, that's seasonings, that's cooking oil.
Anyone interested in donating can keep updated on their Facebook.
Keep up the good work. Let us know what else y'all need, okay? Thank you.
Now, the Grape Juice restaurant does not have a time frame yet on when they'll be back open for the public. For now, they're focused on continuing their efforts here and helping out for as long as they're needed. In Kerrville, I'm Makaylah Chavez, Scripps News Group. They say news never stops,
Israel-Iran war update. Several countries across the World War III started tomorrow.
especially when we can get it right at our fingertips. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter on the South Side, showing you how all of this is impacting kids right here at home.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat.
Everywhere.
I was just scrolling on TikTok, and then there was this person talking about the nuke and everything.
All at once.
They are so stressed out about what they're seeing, all the bombardment of information.
That's how some kids are feeling about what's going on in the world right now.
Moved into this region.
I feel nervous mainly because, I don't know what is gonna happen.
Some may not know too much.
I have a tablet, but it has parent control, so I can't get many apps, and when I do get apps, it's my mom has to put in a password.
Others may know more than plenty.
First, I thought it was fake, and two, I realized that it was all over the news too, so I'm like, oh wait, this is not fake, this is actually serious.
All of it, bringing up a deeper conversation. When should kids be exposed to this type of content? Well, I asked around, and a few parents shared their opinions with me.
My kids are probably a little too young to even have that conversation, so we probably won't even be, talking to them about what's going on right now.
The most common response I got was that there's no one age fits all in this situation. Every kid is different. So, what should you do if your kid wants to talk about it? 12-year-old Jack had a suggestion.
To kind of talk to you guys about this instead of just seeing it on social media?
Probably the counselor.
Why do you think that?
Because they help you with your feelings.
And what type of feelings?
It's to keep you not stressed or nervous or scared.
While some parents might be able to tackle the broader conversation on their own, others might need some extra support.
Professional counselors can help people build skills on how to manage their anxiety better. So give them other ways to cope rather than being hyper-focused or obsessing over an area that's negative.
Bill Helcher is the CEO of the Coastal Bend Wellness Foundation. He says once you're able to sort out what's true and what's not true, that's a good time for parents to step in and talk.
Help explain it, alleviate some of those concerns, and talk about what's really going on, and then get them back to what's important, being a kid.
If your kid is feeling overwhelmed by it all, help is available. The Coastal Bend Wellness Foundation offers mental health services, and I'll have that information for you on our website, christv.com. On the South Side, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter, Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Neighborhood News reporter in Baffin Bay. This area quickly gained attention from anglers across the region. Now, a groundwater desalination project plans to bring more drinking water in our area, but there's a catch. That process leaves behind waste, which officials say will go in here.
Where was the knowledge for the public? This is the first time I've ever heard of it. I'm a citizen of this community.
That was the scene Tuesday at the South Texas Water Authority Board meeting. South Texas Water Authority and Seven Seas Water entered a contract in August 2024 to build a desalination plant in Kingsville that would discharge 1 million gallons of waste a day in Baffin Bay and could increase to millions. The news shocked everyone in the room, including Kingsville Mayor Sam Fugate.
You were not transparent. I just found out about this today, and I'm the mayor. The city of Kingsville will not be a part of this.
Fishing guide Todd Wilson says dumping the waste in Baffin Bay has a domino effect. It starts with hurting marine life.
Who's going to come fish in a bay that is not producing fish?
If nobody goes to fish, it hurts jobs and the local economy.
It's impacting all the fishing guides and everybody else that make a living out here. It's just making it harder for them because the fishing's not as good as it used to be.
Wilson says the damage won't just stop in their beloved bay. He says the weather along the bay and coast will move the waste naturally to other bays.
We don't have environmental studies. They don't have permits. I don't know how you can sign a contract and not have all your ducks in a row.
Anglers telling me the agreement should have been voted on by the community.
We deserve to know. We have a right to all the public systems around here. And for them to just be going under the table to make more money when we're the one paying taxes out here the most, we're getting affected the most. And to me, none of that's right.
Adding that with how many people will be impacted, the next meeting will look even more packed than this.
I think they're going to need a football field to house as many people as we're going to get to go show up.
I reached out to the South Texas Water Authority early Thursday morning to ask if they'd like to respond to the public concern regarding the contract, but did not hear back. Anglers say they will keep speaking out. They plan to be at the Corpus Christi City Council meeting on July 15th. In Baffin Bay, with your Neighborhood News, I'm Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 News. Planning on going to the beach? You might find more than just sand in between your toes. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter in Port Aransas. Watch your step and keep an eye out for these little guys, tar balls.
A fresh piece right there for the, there you go.
Victor Jock is a beachgoer.
We made a purpose to get a room down here just for the beach, so.
And has been his whole life. He's also no stranger to tar balls.
Coming down and being around beaches all the time, tar's a normal thing.
And he's right. Tar is a normal thing. But why? I spoke with Paul Montagna at the Heart Research Institute. He says they come from one of two things: oil spills.
The main place it's coming from, believe it or not, it's probably left over from the Ixtoc spill way back in 1979.
And oil seeps.
The Gulf has thousands of oil seeps. Oil is naturally bubbling out of the bottom of the ocean, and it goes to the surface. When it gets to the surface, it flows to the beach.
Montagna has been studying oil spills and seeps all across the country and world since the 80s, which made me wonder how our beaches compare to others. Would you say that we have about the same amount of oil tar compared to other places that you?
No, much more.
He says they wash up year-round, but because more people are going to the beach, more people are pointing them out.
Everybody got a little tar on them, so they all get a little taste of it.
They could be small. Okay, so I took off my shoes to see if I had any tar before I leave, and I do. It's not too much, it's right there. They could be big.
Look at the size of this tar ball.
But they aren't dangerous, just a bit of a nuisance.
Not till the end, it's more a little hassle, because you have to get it off.
If you do step on any tar, the most common answer I heard to get rid of it:
everybody says baby oil gets tar off, like your feet, your shoes, all that stuff.
So even though these tar balls are pretty annoying, they're not uncommon, and they're no reason to cancel your beach trip. In Padre Island, I'm your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise. If you've driven past the lighthouse on North Beach, you've probably seen these.
I like to call them pop bubble. It's more cute.
Bubbles.
A couple years ago, I think there's people doing those kind of COVID things. So this is the kind of idea they kind of built it out, right?
This is Jason Yang. Is it spicy or no?
It is.
Oh, it is? Is this one spicy?
Oh no, that's cocktail sauce.
He took a risk for a new business idea.
We did some research. See, hey, this is a really perfect spot for the seafood boils.
But there was one problem.
The thing is, summer is so hot and winter is so cold.
Hence, the bubbles.
And this is like kind of like solving a last puzzle, pieces of puzzles.
So, how does it work?
It's tempered glass, so this is pretty firm.
Inside the tempered glass is an AC unit.
We had a heater on today. It's pretty cold today, right? It's windy.
So no matter what the weather is outside, it won't affect your dining experience. And speaking of dining experience, so the concept is awesome, but don't forget it's still a restaurant. So they do have a menu, and I'm gonna try oysters for the very first time.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Really juicy, right? This season is coming. Oyster.
There's 6 small bubbles.
So this is gonna fit 4 or 5 people in here.
1 medium bubble and 1 large. And then there's one that's the concept for future bubbles.
This is the kind of idea that we're gonna have on each individual rooms, and has curtains in it. So either you don't want anybody to see you guys. This is more like a privacy.
It's also soundproof.
We're gonna put a little speaker in there and have your own music. That way, it won't bother anybody. And the pet's friendly, you can bring the pets in here, or if you have pets or babies, it doesn't bother anybody.
And when you're ready to order or get the next refill, you don't have to worry about the hassle of waving down your waiter.
You don't have to go out. All you have to do is just call this serve buttons.
Aquabite welcomes everyone Monday through Saturday at all times of the day, but recommend going at night.
A lot of people were talking about, hey, this is a kind of different dining experience. So, I'm really happy that people can come here, enjoy it, and relax.
Jason Yang tells me they plan to add 6 more bubbles before summer. They also plan to add curtains to all the bubbles to give more privacy options for neighbors. With your neighborhood news in North Beach, I'm Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise. The Texas State Aquarium is one of the area's hottest attractions, but their fame goes beyond state borders. I'm Makaylah Chavez, your Sunrise neighborhood news reporter in North Beach. Our aquarium was just ranked one of the best aquariums in the nation. The Texas State Aquarium is in the national spotlight.
We've been number 4, we've been number 5 before.
It was recently named the 3rd best aquarium in North America.
What's exciting is not only are we the top 3, we're actually the only Texas aquarium in the top 10.
20 aquariums across the country were up for this ranking. President and CEO Jesse Gilbert says this vote comes at an almost perfect time.
It's an interesting vote to go into Memorial Day weekend and what we hope is a great summer.
Gilbert says this is a testament to their guest experience and their continuous efforts in helping animals.
We're taking those proceeds and we're running the country's best wildlife rescue program. There's initiatives over there that they're the only kind happening in the country.
When we were downstairs, we got to see different cases of different animals they helped. And it was amazing seeing the impact it's actually had on the local ecosystem.
That's David Diaz. He visited from San Antonio for the first time in 10 years.
It's even better than I remembered.
Him and his guest had to agree about the ranking.
And I can see why they did it number 3 now is because it's so beautiful over here. It's very magical over here.
And for risk takers like Emilio Calderon, what has been your favorite part?
The sharks, because I was able to touch them.
Okay, so you're not afraid of animals then?
No.
And you're not afraid of doing anything scary?
No, not really.
Who also happens to be an aquarium enthusiast.
I've been to the Florida Aquarium, Georgia Aquarium.
Our aquarium is neck and neck on his list too.
I'd say little of the same because they both had the stingrays and the dolphins, but I don't think they would let us touch the sharks.
Yeah, so we're just excited to get that recognition. We hope Texans and the Coastal Bend are proud of that.
Congratulations, Texas State Aquarium!
The Texas State Aquarium will have a party to celebrate their recognition as well as their 35th birthday. And as if that wasn't enough, by this time next year, they'll have a new attraction and new facilities. In North Beach, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter, Makaylah Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise.